Hey guys, Soloist here, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy III. In the last episode, we got done with things in the Nepto Shrine, took care of the Nepto Dragon, which is now not being a bad boy anymore, and now we are going to journey back to Viking's Cove for victory, and it never fails that when I have the mini status on the world map, it seems like the game will not give me a random encounter. First, before anything, I'm going to go stay at the end because I was an idiot in the last episode and did not cure all of my mini statuses. So, I need to go do that now. And I had to adjust the volume in my ear because it was a little too loud. So, in this episode, we're going to be getting the Enterprise like we were promised and seeing what this crazy world has to offer. I slept like a log. Good for you. Alright, so, now that we can unmini ourselves and do it the right way. I swear, you would think that I know how to play this game. Christ! Oh my gosh. Oh man, you would think I know what I'm doing, right? No, don't be fooled by me. I have no idea what I'm doing. In the slightest. Alright. So now, third time's the charm. We did it. Let me go ahead and fix my rows really quick and take a look at my equipment. Alright, so we did get new equipment right here, Mithril Gloves. They are better than the Bronze Bracers. I thought they would be. Now here's the thing I want to know, is that Shell Helm will be good for Refia, and also good for Ingus, but Refia probably won't get an upgrade for a long time, so I think, and her defense already naturally just sucks a lot more than Ingus's. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give it to her instead, and I think that is it for all the equipment that I was looking at. So now let's go get our ship. We've already wasted quite enough time in this episode, I think. Gosh. Alright. Welcome back. The Vikings will never forget what you've done for us this day. As promised, the Enterprise is yours. Take it and sail forth, young heroes. May the wind guide you. What do you think, Dash? We did it! We got our own ship. Now we can go to exotic ports and meet even more exotic women. What? I can't believe you. I knew I was right when I told Selena to forget about you. Ooh! Hey, I was just kidding. Yeesh, talk about touchy. Don't worry, Dash, man. I feel ya. Everyone's being uptight on you, dude. Come on, let loose. It's okay. Alright, so let's head on out. Into the wild blue yonder. And yes, you can run into random encounters on the sea. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to show that off right away, but here we are. Alright, so we have killer fish here. Everything in the water is going to be weak to electricity. Well, or Dash. Look at that damage. That Spark Dagger is doing massive damage. Very, very nice on Refia there. So, we have the world open to us now in a way that we kind of didn't before. We can explore anywhere we can sail, which is quite a few places. So the first place I want to go is right down here to a little town called Tokul. Alright, welcome to Tokul. But please, I beg you, do not kill me! Yeah, you better run. What about you? No, go away! I have nothing you want! Ha ha ha! They're all scared of me, Dash. What can I say? The settlement in the mountains west of Castle Argus is said to be inhabited by people who can see the future. Wow, we're definitely gonna have to check that out then. Must be way better than my horoscope. You want to know about the crystals? Maybe someone in the village of the ancients to the west knows something about them. Okay, we'll check that out. Far to the west, across the desert, is a village of people who claim to be descendants of the ancients. Well, we're hearing a lot about them, aren't we? There will be a demon in the sands to the west. I've seen it. A tree. A giant tree that moves. Okay, well, we're do not want to have anything to do with that, I'm sure. Well, this is a boarded up town for the most part, but if we come in here... Do we have anything to steal from this young boy? This young lad that, oh, ran away into a chimney. Well, while we're at it, we're going to try to plunder as much of the crap you own, and, well, you don't have anything for us to plunder. I'll run in after you. Please, no, spare my child, my only child! You're not one of them. I'm sorry. I thought those soldiers came back again. They took my husband. They took him with the others to the desert to the west. They wore the seal of Argus. My husband. I hope they haven't done anything to him. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, can I get by and talk to him? No? You don't want me to? Alright, that's cool. It is what it is. Alright, let's explore this town a little bit more. I think there's another building up here we could go in. Yep. Anything here to plunder? Plunder, plunder. There's a hidden stairwell inside the fireplace. We've stored weapons in the basement, but none of us are strong enough to use them. Please, take them. Take the weapons and save our old town. Alright, we sure will. We'll never say no to free plundering. So you're the strangers. I am the Elder of Tokul. Oh, well, nice to meet you. You must have heard by now that the soldiers who pillaged our town, they supposedly appeared after the earthquake from the desert to the west. They took away our grain, our water, and our able-bodied townsfolk. You have seen the result of their attacks. There's nothing we can do. Well, that's sad. This is the abode of the Elder of Tokul. Please, you must speak with him. Well, I already did. Time for plundering! And what do we have to plunder? We have another serpent sword and a Kempo G. That's not a weapon. But we can give the other serpent sword to old Ingus here and boost his attack up by quite a bit, and he is going to be dealing massive damage to any water folk. So that's good. A Kempo G is really good for Luneth here. Yeah, look at that defense. That's absolutely crazy. Get him as decked out as we can. Very nice. I don't think there's a secret passage in here, but I'm checking anyway just to be safe. But we do have Sonic Knuckles. Wow, my two favorite Sonic characters. Again, just to show off Sonic Knuckles and how bad they are. Yeah, there's no reason to use Knuckles in this game. They're useless. Absolutely useless. Just leave your monks barehanded. Anyway, that's all we can do here in Tokul. Next on my stopping list, let me double check myself and make sure that I'm not going to skip anything. We have to go to... Alright, we got to go there. I'm not saying where, but there. Alright, oh well. Off we go to the wild blue yonder. If we sail northwest a little bit and find new enemies. Here we have Sea Elemental. So let's see if we can get Ingus to do some damage to show off how kind of awesome he is now. Yeah, he's going to be a monster to the stuff we run into on the sea, so no reason to worry about that really at all. And we get levels all around to make everybody even more overpowered, like we even needed that. Haha, very good. Alright, so I believe it's northwest and more battles. I think this is it. Yep, well, we are right there, but luckily we got a new enemy. We've got a hermit. Wow, it's me. No. Don't worry, I've got this one. Thanks for the Thundara. We really needed that. We really needed that. Could use some job points, but it's cool. Good job there, Dash. Alright, here we have Castle Argus. Yeah, we heard a lot about Castle Argus here, but this isn't necessarily the Castle Argus that we knew of quite well. Well, it is the same Argus, but not the same location they were talking about. So, this place is vacant, there's nobody here, but there is quite a lot of plundering to do, so I'm going to do quite a bit, I do say. Oh. Alright, so if you switch that, flip that switch there hidden within the candle, We can go through a secret passage and find our first 3 treasure chests right over there. Secret passage, you get over there too. 1,000 gil. 1,000 gil. 1,000 gil. You really don't want to pass up on Castle Argus right now because this is quite a good little treasure haul that we have. See, I mean, we're just getting a lot of gil. Some more than others, but yeah, like quite a good treasure haul here. You definitely don't want to pass this up. So this will lead us outside. And if we come around, luckily there's no random encounters here. The door's locked, and we don't have a key to open it. But if you have a thief, luckily they're good little lockpicks. And we can get in there with the handy help of, well, being a thief. Let's open the drawer and find another secret passage. This time Rathia gets to be excited. Ooh. She's so scared. Maybe I'm going to start switching out who I'm controlling a little bit more so it's not just Lunith the whole time. Light arrows, a killer bow, and Medusa arrow. Again, we can't really put those to good use yet, but we will very, very shortly. Anyway, if we head across to the other side of the castle, we can find us another door that's locked. So let's head on in and find quite a lot bigger of a treasure haul. We got a book of fire, a fire arrow. Again, a book of ice. Can't really use books yet either, but we will be going over what they are. And a scholar robe. Pretty sure can Ark equip the scholar robe? He cannot. I don't think. No. Alright, well, we'll also be able to put that to use eventually, but not quite yet. So just bear with me there. Alright, so let's head back down and around where we were to get back to more treasure, because plundering is my middle name, and we shall plunder. Alright, so let's head on up through the castle a little more formally. Have the little round table here, but it's all empty. If you come out here, you get a wellspring. It says nothing happens, but that will revive any fallen party members if they're dead. And this one will restore HP and MP. Making ends around this area, kind of useless as long as you're okay with running up here in that long hall. Alright. Kind of a little hidden passage there, but if we come through there, we can find bomb fragment and an Antarctic wind. Those are always good to have. And here we find an Arctic wind. If we look at the difference between these in the menu item, Ant's Arctic Wing deals ice damage. This deals intense ice damage. I'm pretty sure this is Blizzard, where this is Blizzara. So, yeah. Get the Arctic Wind. It's very, very nice to get. Alright. And that is actually all that we can plunder from within here. We have plundered everything. Ha ha ha. So, there's one more place I want to stop before we go to kind of where we need to go to move on a little bit. So let's go and do some explorationizing. Alright, so if we're at Castle Argus and we head northwest, we should be able to find another little area, well, and some random battles against some stronger things that we haven't fought. This is not the same little goblin that we found before. This is a knocker, and that's a flyer. Who'd have thought? What creative names? Yeah, they're doing some pretty good damage. A little more damage than we were used to a little bit before, but still nothing we can't handle. Very nice. So if we keep heading this way, we're going to eventually end up in a random battle. With new enemies, we've got Lizardmen. Again, very creative names. I'm so proud of the team that named this game. So proud of them. Well, not named the game, but named the enemies within the game, should I say. Alright, and we get a job level. I'm pretty sure we want to go this way, though. I was heading the wrong way. I'm glad we got into that random battle! Alright, and here's our destination. And I just wanted you to listen to the music for a little bit. This was Golgan's Gulch. You are in Golgan Gulch. We Golgans are born sightless. However, we are endowed with the power of clairvoyance. we can glimpse into the future. So you're the guys we heard of back into Cole. The crystal that gave you your blessing is the crystal of wind. You must go seek the other 3, the crystals of fire, water, and earth. Wow, just like any other Final Fantasy game of this time. I sense the power of fire from the island of the dwarves. Oh, well, that is worth checking out. We live in this gulch hidden from the world, for oftentimes knowing the future leads to misfortune. I bet it does, man. That's probably a really bad power to have, actually. If darkness engulfs the world, everything will be consumed by the void. That doesn't sound good. When the balance between light and darkness is broken, it will give birth to an unstoppable force that will destroy the world. Well, that sounds like something that we should try to prevent at any and all costs. So before we talk to it, well, I'll talk to you. The powers of darkness have hidden the light from the remaining crystals, and the crystals themselves have chosen to seal their powers. Interesting. When the tower begins to crumble, spewing flames of doom, is when the man who changes destinies will awake. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to keep that in mind. The living wood, the sleeping trees are calling for you. That makes no sense. The earthquake was only the beginning. The great tremors that swallowed the crystals, the light of our world, only to spawn monsters from the depths of the scared land. Scared land, okay. Scarred land, I have no idea. Are nothing but harbingers of what is yet to come. You said hard words. Anyway, if we come through here, we got a long and convoluted secret passage that leads us to a fire staff, yet another one. An ice staff, yeah. And a mage's robe. So a mage's robe will be a good equipment for Ark here. Look at that, heck yeah. And, well, I needed to be in there still. The fire staff, we already have one. The ice staff will do the exact same thing, but with blizzard. So now we have a little bit of type variance for Ark there. So that's super nice. Super duper duper nice. Anyway, what do you have to say, old bald baby of them all? Use this spell and enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Desh, your destiny awaits. The Tower of Owen is filled with machinery. That is where Desh's destiny waits. Well, Dash, look at that, buddy. You got some importance, but we got the spell Toad. Heck yeah, buddy. Let's go ahead and teach that. Actually, it's a level 2 spell. Okay, he has room for it. Yeah. Let's give it to Art. He is our white mage, after all. I almost gave it to Ingus, but nah, I'll give it to Ark. Alright, well, that's all we have to do in here. Alright, so now we're going to be doing quite a long haul. We're going to have to go northeast. You can't really... there's no way to bring up a cursor, but if you see there, right above where the ship is, where the two lands kind of meet right there, we're heading there. So we're going to have to do quite a little bit of a long haul over there. And, well, we're going to try our best to make it as quick as possible. It will be pretty quick since we have auto battle and these things go down in one hit. And, well, we do have dash. There is that. Good for you, Dash. It was useless, though, because he didn't one-shot them. So, let's head on over. We want to head there, and we got something super important to do for old Dash here, as we heard. We got a new enemy, though, so we need to go over the new enemy. We have a Gorgon. Well, you have a little bit of a cooler name than everything else around here, you know, the Lizardmen and the Flyers and the Knockers. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, I just thought of a funny joke, but I'm not saying it. After saying the word knockers and thinking of a funny joke, you probably can imagine what the joke was. So let's just put that behind us and keep moving forward. And that actually was not that long of a haul, and here we are. Alright, everyone's health is doing decent. I'm going to do something weird and move Refia to the back row and have her stealing every random battle that we are in here. That's what I want Refia to do. Is do nothing but steal. Alright. So let's head on forward. There's no treasure chest that we can find on this floor, but we are going to have to find a way to use this Toad spell. With some new enemies. We've got A Petit Mage. Okay, I'm pretty sure we could have found these things in the, no, I don't think so. I think this is just an evolution of the Petits that we found back at, the, place where we fought the rat. I'm forgetting the name right now. But, just like that, we are able to cut them down with ease. Alright, so we need to keep going forward. I think it's up here and to the right. With more new enemies with a preemptive strike. Not bad. We've got Farderrigs. Alright, Farderrig. Down you go. Failed to steal something again. The chances to steal stuff will get a little bit higher with level for the thief. So, just keep that in mind when you go forward. Yeah, it's right here. Time to take a dip. We can't dive too deep in there unless we were toads or something. Toads? I hate toads. Don't turn me into one. Refia, you gotta take one. Well, not if I'm doomed to repeat fate and watch the same cutscene over and over. You're not gonna have to do it, but Refia, I hate to tell you, but you're gonna have to turn into a toad. Take one for the team. Take one for the team. Alright. So just like we used Minnie, we now have to use Toad. We're happy little toads. Look at us. Whee! But the difference is this is not a toad dungeon. Minnie just kind of was an inconvenience. You are rendered completely helpless when you have the toad status on, so turn that off right away. And welcome to the Tower of Owen. I welcome you to the Tower of Owen and your doom. Hey, who is that? Who goes there? I'm sure it's nothing. Let's keep moving. Alright, nothing in this first floor. This is kind of the first dungeon that's a little bit longer than the others. So, that's something, actually. We got Echo Herbs, and I'm pretty sure that contained 3 Echo Herbs. Pretty nice. Yeah, this dungeon's got a little bit more to it than the other dungeons, but it doesn't feel like it if we don't have any random encounters against Petit Mages. And we're gonna keep trucking right along here. What floor is this? I think this is the... well, I guess it doesn't tell us. But the next chest is on the 5th floor, which this is the 4th. Be a little careful of the Petit Mages. They can use Blizzara, and it hits pretty hard, so you want to be careful of that. That's a little bit of weird of a laugh, like, H-I-H, heh, 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 like, huh? What? But anyway, our next chest is, well, gonna be right here as soon as we fight this new enemy. A Bloodbat. Good name. You're red and you're a bat. They really thought hard on naming you, didn't they? Alrighty, alrighty. Let's see what we got. Nothing. But here we get a Spark Dagger. Another one for Refia. So that's going to take her up to 46. Very good for her. Very nice. 2 Spark Daggers, 2 Serpent Swords. We are a lightning. We're Thor. The gods of thunder. Ha ha ha. Very not bad. Very, very not bad. Anyway, next what we want to do is, well, you'll never find your way through this place. Who are you? Such a complicated puzzle. We have to talk to nothing. Absolutely nothing. Can we talk to it again? No. What? Well, battles. Alright, so if we keep traveling, God bless! Well, at least it's new enemies. Whew. It is Augusty. Okay. Nice to meet you, Augusty. I'm gonna use an Ice Staff against you, because it looks like it'll do more damage. And, well, it looks like Dash is gonna do something, too. Very nice! Let's see how much the Ice Staff does do. 326? Yeah, Arc is like getting to do that for no cost and do that much damage. The elemental stabs are a little overpowered. Like, quite a bit overpowered. But I'm okay with it. Come over here to have yet more random encounters. Anyway, within this chest we can find Echo Herbs. Even more of them. Echo Herbs cure the blind status, by the way. I didn't mention that before, but that is what they do. I think there's something about me Let's Playing that makes me an idiot. Echo Herbs don't cure blind, they cure silence. I literally said that and was like, wait a minute, that's not right at all. We'll come up here, and we're going to find a bomb fragment and Echo Herbs. The silence curer, not the blind curer. Alright, so we went right there to get those treasures, and now if we had left, we can go on to the moving on! I'm not getting to talk a lot in this dungeon, am I? This encounter rate is kind of crazy. Alright, so here we are in this floor. Proceed, it's kind of a straightforward path, but eventually it will split up into two different ends right here. Head right and go down this little staircase, and we'll obtain a useless item. And then if we head back the other way, as you saw, we will be able to move onward. A useless item. A very useless item, in fact. Oh, man. Those knuckle weapons, there's no good use for them at all. It's like, it's honestly crazy. Oh, man. But, you know, I guess we have them to sell, so that's just more gil than we need. Alright, so let's go onward, and this is the last floor that will contain treasure for us. So, this way, we'll have more random encounters! Alright, so if we head right here, we will get a Salaman Sword. The Salaman Sword is an upgrade, I believe, in damage for Ingus here. It is, and it also deals fire damage. That is very good for now. It won't be good forever, for a little bit, and you'll see why. Soon enough, we get some Flame Mail. Very good equipment for Ingus as well. Because the Flame Mail, I'm pretty sure also has a fire resistance to it. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't know, but it's higher defense, so why not equip it? And right before we enter the last area, we find a Zeus's Wrath. The first Zeus's Wrath we found, that deals lightning damage. Hold on to those. Pretty much only use the damaging items when I do in the LP, because there are very good uses for them. Trust me, some very good uses for them. Alrighty. And that's the end of like 1,000 encounters in this one dungeon. Good night. The encounter rate in here was a little bonkers, but we made it through. With levels all around. Good job, guys. Alright, I want to take care of that poison that's on Ingus. This is the second time he's gotten poisoned. And Ingus won't be using any level 1 magic in here at all. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to bring Refia back to the front row to have her attack. And let's go see what's going on. I, Medusa, will destroy this tower in the name of our Lord, Zonde, and plunge these lands into eternal darkness. You can't stop me. Prepare to die. For boss time against Medusa. You were not a floating head a few minutes ago, and I'm really lucky I got that. Whew. You are not a floating head just a few minutes ago, ma'am. What I'm going to do is I need a quick pause break, and I'll be right back. Is Medusa from Final Fantasy III weak to anything?
These pictures should match.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that she is weak to Blizzard. So we will see. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. So I'm going to also use the Ice Staff. We're going to see how much we can get away with. Oh, a critical hit. Good job, Refia. That's some valuable damage. We're going to see if we can get away with little healing during this fight. Hopefully we can. We'll see, though. Looks like we're dealing some massive damage right out the gate to her. Thundara on just Luneth. Ouch, that hurt. Oh my gosh. And, well, that was a little bit of an unlucky round right there, if I have to say. Oh my gosh. Man, that one-shot him. So let's Do I want to do that, or do I just want to use Cure on Lunith? Let's hope that Ingus goes first. Well, why would... Oh my god, why would you go before Ingus? Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, well, don't hit Lunith again. I really want to keep Lunith alive here because, well, I want to have everyone get equal experience. I would really like that. All right, let's hit at her again. Oh my gosh. All right, let's use... Oh no, I didn't mean to do auto battle. Ah, I'm too used to other Final Fantasy games. Well, that's not entirely a wasted turn. That wasn't bad. Ark, I need to have more faith in you, but... Oh, Refia with the crits again! Oh, well, don't die, Refia. Okay, finish it off, Ingus. And let's go home. Nope, no finish off today. Well. Okay. Alright, Ark, do you want to use Kira on everybody this time? I won't hit the right trigger, I promise I won't. Kira... Okay, so we should be fine. Unless he uses Thundara on one person again, then that person is probably just going to miss out on some experience. Stare inflicts petrification, which will also miss out on experience if that happens. So let's hope that does not happen. Yeah, I want to do that. And I'm going to use an Ice Staff. See how that goes. I think we should be able to finish her off this round. Maybe with Ark? MVP? No. Lunith will pick up your slack. It's okay. No! Wow. I was about to say, surely that's it! She had a lot more HP than I remembered. Well, that's Medusa. Kind of a rough fight. Kind of the hardest boss fight we've had yet in this journey. So, ooh. We're going to need to raise our job level a little bit. Dash! Don't get too close. The fire! I think it's going to blow up! I finally remember everything. I'm the guardian of this tower. An ancient, as you would call us. I was asleep for a very long time. I was supposed to awaken when this tower was in danger. I guess I slept a little bit too long. It took me forever to remember my task. Damage is extensive, but it's not too late. At this rate, the floating continent will be flung away from the sun. The negative effects on its inhabitants are unimaginable. I'll go inside to stabilize the tower. I guess this is goodbye. I thank you for everything you've done for me. And it was fun being with you guys. Dash, no! You're gonna die if you go in there! This is my destiny. Go to the Dwarves Island. That is where you'll find the power of fire. I won't forget you. Goodbye. Dash! Oh, ow! Ouch! The Enterprise. Did Dash send us here? Look! The Maelstrom's weakening! We can get out! We are in Dash's Depth. We must go onwards to the Dwarven's Island. Dash, please be safe. Refia, I think he might be dead. Anyway, thanks to Dash, we are now able to explore even more of this magnificent world. So the next episode of Final Fantasy III, we will do just that. This is Soloist, signing out. Have a nice evening.